Two best friends, both alike in dignity.
Nurturing phantoms and courting the muse.
The hag divines when something must die.
Yes, that was Poog.
But this is huge.
The ego loves to seek,
but never to find. It was Berlant
and Novak
the whole time.
How's the Ludlow?
It's good.
Are you in a queen? I'll just save it for the recording.
Oh, don't worry. We've begun. We're already live.
Okay.
By the way, there's a button at the top. It's like, you want to go live? We can live stream our recordings. Folks,
Let's
get ready.
Sell tickets, $100 a ticket.
That will be, yeah, not cheap. Why? Because unedited access, bold, live, anything can happen. Look,
well, tell me if you, because Naomi's watching a little, I think. I'll be done. Okay, great. They're done in a second.
I love some background.
A little background noise, the sounds of lives.
It's glorious.
The sounds of our lives.
Sounds of domestic life.
Naomi, thank God, did what I could never bring myself to do, which was, the dishwasher. You know, life has been transformed by having a dishwasher. But of course, like, both of us didn't grow up with that shit, and we don't know the culture of a dishwasher, which is like you have to clean the filter every month or whatever.
Well,
like right there,
like, and I don't know that.
Fuck,
I don't know that.
Like, it makes me
either.
angry. I'm like, life is. What did you say? Naomi was like, life is impossible.
I said life is disgusting.
Oh, life is disgusting is what they said. Like, it's like you wash your dish and then your filter is like 6 inches of cum.
Ew. Well,
mixed in with like
maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance.
It's not for all of us.
I mean,
it's for all of us. Okay, some people.
Honey, I have our blue air. Remember our blue air filter that we got sent? I've never changed a filter on that. That was like 7 years ago.
But is it glowing red yet? Because it will glow red.
It's not glowing red. That's why I don't understand.
I think you're okay.
It does go red sometimes.
Oh, it does go red sometimes, Naomi was saying. Okay. But I splurged after the fires, after the horror of the fires, which I hate to even say after. Still living through it, many of us. And I was like, I'm getting an air doctor. I got the biggest air doctor. It's the size of a mini fridge. And I do love it. But already I'm like, I got to change the filters on that. I mean, it's just never
the filter
fucking
thing,
ending.
Chris ordered all right, we're going to order a replacement for the blue air that we have, which by the way is like an older model. So good luck, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. Trying to get the filter. It's chaos and confusion. Yeah. And you go, I bet that's the one. And then we order it.
No,
and
I
Chris
know.
is pulling the thing down, going like, when you're like trying to force it and go like, this isn't right, but you're like hoping it's right.
You're just going to make it
and
work.
then it tears. You know what I mean? It tears and you go, it's not right.
Yeah.
There should be, I mean, I guess it works out this way naturally, but I don't know. It almost another personality test where it's just like, I don't know, you're getting into a relationship with someone. And if like neither can manage maintenance,
then what?
Then you gotta make a decision, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
I know you gotta make a decision because I'm really lucky because I live with someone who's really clean, neat. We talked about this.
Yeah.
This morning we were talking about it. And by the way, I'm not like some fucking pig, but it's just like I veered toward chaos and like Taz, like just ripping up the room. So I really reap the benefits of having someone orderly. But also we were talking about this morning and they were saying no one is more like disgusting than girls are so messy,
Chris was shocked because he like moved in essentially.
Yeah.
When me and my friend were living together, or it was just
they were saying this morning like 2 girls. It's like
he was like, I forget what he even said. Like I've never known people this disgusting. Wait, Kate just took a sip.
Funny. Sorry.
Old coffee?
That happened where, when the cashew milk or whatever, it's like, it's like, this is like a cashew coconut milk and it like, but it's same for almonds. Like, just sometimes it like separates and then it becomes
devastating.
This other thing.
Well, it's really one of the big questions.
I've been doing full whole milk arousal. Yeah.
Can a nut milk ever be creamy? I mean, I know you say Elmhurst.
Elmhurst, listen, no.
I think soy is much creamier.
Soy does give you a creaminess, it's true. And I told you, and I know this is shocking, but also it's really embarrassing and horrifying when you feel yourself mirroring trends. Like, for example, I'm like, why am I suddenly really open to whole milk?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, as and I'm like, this is interesting. Like,
well, rat got ratted. Rat mind.
Wait, what do you mean?
Remember we were talking like when you're on Instagram, you're scrolling,
in the
you feel
maze,
yourself going to rat.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm in rat
completely.
right now.
And I've never, to be clear, I've never been dairy free in some like true sense, but I've gone years without having whole milk in my coffee or milk in my coffee, years and years. Oh yeah, absolutely. I haven't ordered, and then suddenly here I am with my whole milk cortado moaning. I had the best matcha latte of my life yesterday with whole milk.
It's funny when we were together.
We've got a lot to talk about.
It's interesting for someone because you have high standards and you're not afraid to say something shit, but you also will call something the best you've had with fair regularity, right?
Yeah.
Like remember you had the little we'll save for the Paris episode.
Oh, the little matcha.
The little matcha, and you were like,
that was
you're funny though. Well, we'll talk about it in Paris.
That was the best matcha I've had to go in my life.
Unless, okay, that's the to go. Really? So you're standing by it.
That was I really do think that was a matcha. Also, I love it was like a matcha cortado, super small. And I thought it was fabulous.
No, because I'm trying to remember if it was you. You go, see, I appreciate, we go into this matcha place. We'll save it for Paris. We'll talk, we're going to make a note, Kate. That's a joke, but I'll remember because I'm going to take us through every single step.
You can give him a little tease.
Just, we go into a matcha place, you go, whoa, they got matcha cortado, they got matcha Americano. I mean, most places don't even have that language. Okay, most places aren't even familiar with that language. Okay, to apply that language towards matcha versus coffee. Like they think an Americano means, and because I experience that where if I go in and I go matcha Americano,
right?
Okay, style or whatever. I have to throw in a style to even try to shake them up if they don't know what's happening. Yeah. A latte? Okay, no. That's where I go. Prepare it with water and da-da-da. It's such a huge question of what terms you use in an establishment for the thing.
Well, and for years I was going, I want a cafe au lait. I don't want a latte, but I want milk in my coffee. And this was a constant struggle of going in cafe au lait. And I go, can I get a drip coffee with a little bit, I used to be some steamed almond milk or whatever the fuck.
And they go, what do they even say?
Well, then sometimes I don't know, they look at you. Sometimes they get it, very rarely. 2 in 7 get it.
Is that a misto? I mean, it's not, I guess, because it's a cafe au lait, right? But a misto, I think, because I went through a period where I was
walk me through a live panic attack. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. This always happens to me. My distrust in technology. I thought my notes were just gone. Like my notes apps, I thought just like the notes were gone. Right. Do you live in that terror? I live in the terror. Whenever I look at my bank account, for example, like online banking, there's always part of me that expects to see zero, that I've been drained. Like there's always part of me that's
through deviousness? Like through malevolence? Like do you know what I'm saying? Like someone stole my money.
So not interesting. Sort of not malevolence.
Abstract.
More just like why can of course it got drained. Like the internet, like more just like here I am. Yeah, just
faith in numbers on a screen.
And some fear that I could accidentally have like deleted my money.
Right.
Like
ooh, or that would be a rough feature. If that were like if that were just part of banking.
Delete all.
It was like delete and it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Or it was really easy to just give it back to the bank. Like it was just like, click here to not give it back to the bank.
Click here to donate your funds to Bank of America. Yeah, we need to divest.
Your hair is so much more than what you see when you look in the mirror. From stress and nutrition to hormones to lifestyle, so many internal factors affect what you see on the outside. With Nutrafol's science-backed, whole-body approach, nourish growth from within and achieve your best hair yet. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code HAGS. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code HAGS. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code HAGS.
by the way, Poog has lifted me. I truly was. By the way,
I was going to say to you, I was going to go. Don't forget, because I'm tired.
That it lifts. No, it lifts.
By the way, this is a lifter. It really helps to come in with it. Oh, by the way, I'm in a new vest. I mean, I had it since before the previous vest. Arc'teryx, okay?
Oh, yeah.
As I've called you, little Arc'teryx prancing around. Okay, it's got inner pockets, got 2 outer pockets. Obviously, it's very different from the fishing vest. I gotta say, this thing is thin and warm.
That's amazing. That's
amazing. Does a lot when you travel.
Listen,
Anyway, it's going on the vest list, that's all I'll say. The vest list is coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Vest curation by Novak. Okay, go on.
Raging PMS. Just like, and it always helps. Sometimes I tell myself. So this morning, feeling emotional, emotion's not unlike despair. And I don't say despair lightly. I fucking don't use it lightly, okay?
Now let's talk about what despair is, right? Because there's different words and different emotions. I want to get into this. Okay, what does despair mean to you? To me, it has a kind of, because the shapes of the words get in there for me and affect it. So I'm like, okay, I'm like despair. To me, it's a huge part of you is falling below the rest.
I like that. That's beautiful. That feels right. That feels right.
That's sort of it. Like
start crying, yeah.
You'd almost, I'm despairing. Yeah, it's almost like if you're dropping... You're just letting it all fall to the floor because you can't hold it up anymore.
Yeah. I just, I feel that, and it's okay or something. I don't know, but I woke up and also feeling, of course, hideous. It's always like important to remember sometimes.
Really
like
important.
Woke up. Oh yeah, I was
like,
cool. Well, I'm
viewable.
I mean, I need to go where no one can see me. Like just feeling like
I know,
and just like almost like, well, let's double down, like just feeling.
Oh, well, that's, I mean, that's the best almost. I mean, when you can sink in, you're like, yeah. I mean, I'm like impressed with myself right now. I've like piled my hair well on top of my head, technically speaking, for use of a clip, right? Like it actually looks intentional, like almost. I mean, it looks casual, but like you know what I mean. I truly will leave the house or the Ludlow, okay, without glancing.
Oh, it's the house
once near a mirror,
right?
Mm-hmm. And so what happens is I go, I'm going to go downstairs, whatever. I get out, I get the things I need, make it down, I go to the coffee shop next door, and it's not until I look at like over the mirror above the milk, okay, that I go, oh, and it's like the clip is up on the top of my head. This actually happened in the airport like this has happened several times on this trip with this clip, okay? Mm-hmm. The clip is on top of my head, but the hair is falling out of the clip, okay?
Oh, sure.
So the butterfly clip is sitting on top of my head, clinging to,
strands.
Strands. And just enough that I don't feel it. It feels like it's still got my hair, but it does not. It is clearly not. It is chaos, okay?
Yeah.
It's funny, like intentionality visible in a hairstyle and like, they can see. I don't know. And I almost think, I don't know what I think's going on. I think I'm an interesting person, so they're giving me a little extra look. Like their gaze lingers, and then I go, oh, they were like, oh, they were reacting and adjusting
to the clip,
to the insanity of the appearance, right? Like the whole airport experience. I'm like, oh, I just went through security, the whole thing like this, not like this.
Yeah,
this is good. So anyway, take me back. Oh yeah, feeling hideous. Oh yeah, leaning in. It's like
no, but also just like, and again, the thing about hormones, periods, whatever. It's like I fucking. Like, it's helpful. Like, again, I was sitting there today. I was feeling the despair. And I went, listen, you've been here before. Like, it's like, and it is amazing. It's the gift of the despair. It's like, oh, yeah, just feel it. And I'm like, I'm going to drop any second, and like, I will. I meant the period will drop.
Oh,
but
right.
But I'll drop. But I mean,
yeah.
And it happens, or I've had it happen. Again, I mean, fucking, this is all of life. You look back, you drops and you go, oh my God, yesterday I saw my life like this. And today I see it like this. I mean, it's just, by the way, speaking of periods and the moon, I'm just going to do a hard pivot to something that I did the other night, which again, born and raised in Los Angeles. I've lived here now for 10 years. You start counting. I can't be expected to. I've never been, I'm going to say this, I've never been to the Griffith Observatory.
I knew you were going to say it.
Really?
I haven't either, but I didn't go.
You're going to die. So
can't believe
I had a really nice night, but first of all, the transcendence of going, okay, I'm just going to cut to the fucking chase. Yeah. They have telescopes out there with the sweetest people you've ever met in your life who are manning the It's set up, and you step forward. There's a little line that forms. You look through the telescope.
And you see.
I looked at the surface of the moon. I mean, I could start crying. And I've never seen the surface of the moon like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking into the telescope. I'm looking at the fucking surface of the moon. I'm seeing the craters. I'm seeing the texture. I'm seeing it as bright. By the way, I need glasses. Like, I saw it so clearly, but I was
glasses. How strange. And what? I was with you in the dream.
Really? No way.
I was in a store going, I can't see that.
I'm having glasses and dolphins. I'm having very specific imagery and things coming into dreams right now. And the dolphins in the dreams, that's fucking huge. And I have to go deep into it.
Congrats. Because I don't think I've ever gotten one in a dream.
Jacqueline, well, guess what? You're sitting down. You were in the dolphin dream.
Thank God. Here we go.
You were in the water
it's
too.
A miracle. Me.
No.
I was in the water.
Yeah. And I've been having the dolphins are coming, thank God, into the dreams. And by the way, I'm changing my life and it's real this time. I'm not fucking kidding. Okay. So no more fun. Okay. Reading.
Oh, well, because did you see it? I swear, don't let me interrupt you in terms of,
No.
You won't lose it, will you? Just want to say, I saw half a headline on someone's Instagram post. You probably saw it too, because we often get fed. I did a dopamine detox and it changed my life or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And isn't that basically like get off the phone for 2 weeks?
I think so, but I think there's other ones too. You got to look into it. I want to do it.
An ADD brain.
Huge.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Me more.
No, it is. And the light phone's going to save our fucking lives. We have to really commit. And it's not going to be easy. This is the fight for our lives.
Prepare.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I thought my life was changed yesterday because, jet lagged from London, woke up, eyes open, doll open, fluttering awake at like 6:50 a.m.
I know. Did you
not
remember?
To wake the partner.
It's because I'm.
Yeah.
It's because I'm.
Oh, I knew. Instantly, I'm jet lagged. But you know what I did instead of, I don't know, look at my phone, grabbed for a book, read in bed. I mean, I was like, oh.
It's like whenever I do that, okay, you start and it's almost like, oh my God, I didn't know I didn't have to do the other thing. It's almost like, oh my God, nothing's coming in. Nothing's flying through the book at me. The book is just there. Nothing's just shooting into my eyes from the book.
Yeah.
Because
it's not fucking your life force out of you instantly. Literally, you are getting your life fucked out of you.
Plugging your life force, your attention, everything, right? It's not an instant, okay, like wake up, plug in, and then
I know.
Then be drained.
I know.
And leave and go, guess I'll go back for more. I mean,
I know. We are not to blame. We have to just give ourselves, Anyway, so.
You hold a paper book in your hand and you just go, I'm safe. That's what it is. I'm safe in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
More.
No, but just the surface of the moon, Jacqueline. I mean, looking at it.
Yeah.
The guy running it. I mean, these people are angels. And then there's another line to look at Jupiter, which I, of course, have never seen.
Yeah.
Looking at Jupiter, this guy who fucking rules. He's running it. He goes, Jacqueline, this made me want to start crying. The guy running the moon telescope, he goes, we welcome all questions about the moon. I mean, I could cry talking about it. He goes, and then he starts pitching questions like what are craters and how was the moon formed? And I was just like, education. And by the way, it's fucking free. Obviously, you can pay to watch, but it's like there are families there. It's Friday night. Yeah, you have fucking 4 kids. What are you gonna do? You're gonna spend $8,000 taking them to see a shit movie, or you're gonna like this lie. Oh, take your kids to the museum. Yeah, and what? 25 fucking bucks a pop, and like what? It's like we're so deprived. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, the Griffith Observatory, families up there. It's so sweet. Yeah, we welcome all questions about the moon. I mean, I could not believe it.
With that.
I mean, it was like unbelievable. And then me looking at the telescope and genuinely looking at him going, oh my God, that's incredible. Like, I've never seen that. He's like, it's pretty great. It's pretty cool, right? And then the Jupiter guy. So we're looking at Jupiter. He goes, as I'm in there, he goes, 517 million miles away. That's Jupiter.
Oh my God.
I was like, excuse me?
517.
He goes, you'll notice the moon's on
what? How many?
I remember the number, 517 million years away. Yes.
How?
Wait, miles or years? Fuck. Wait, years?
Oh, why did you say light years?
I'm forgetting. No, miles. Miles?
I think
miles,
so, yeah.
miles. Yeah, miles, duh. Not years. Okay, miles.
Well, you're not wrong.
But who knows? I'm not wrong.
Space and time.
And then there's these moons. It's like punctuated on either side by these moons. He goes, yep, that moon, I'm forgetting what it's called. He goes, yep, it has this, that phosphorus. It has cryovolcanoes. And like, it just is the truth. You suddenly are reminded of just like and then Jacqueline, inside the Griffith Observatory, it's the quote from the guy Griffith or whatever the fuck his name is, who's everything. And he's like, if every person on earth could look through a telescope, like the world would change. I mean, I'm not kidding. I could cry.
I know.
And I was like, and that's the
so
fucking
beautiful.
truth. And we're robbed of it. You know, like, oh my God, it was Amazing. And and then the guy manning the Jupiter telescope, we start chatting. He goes, yeah. He's like, well, he starts talking about destruction of the planet and the whales. He goes, I always go back to the whales. We killed the whales. And the whales, their excrement was key to uplifting the ecosystems of the ocean, and it's collapsed. And then we were just kind of briefly chatting about, kind of coded like, oh, the powers that be, all this. And he goes, don't worry, I got my list. He was so fucking cool. Just left elated.
The fact that there are these people manning it to me also, I mean, when you engage with someone who has a body of knowledge and they are excited to reward your curiosity and encourage it, and they know the shit, and they're just as happy to tell you the most obvious question about the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. We encourage all questions about the moon.
I have a friend who has a telescope, and I don't know, how big it is, right? But you can see some stuff. He takes it out back.
Lisa Traeger has a really funny joke in her special where she's talking about her dad calling, being like, I got you a telescope. And she's like so pumped. And then she comes home and he got her a cantaloupe. He got the word mixed up.
As you know, we are big Java heads here on the pod. And we are here to tell you about Spritzy, which is the first coffee company to can a refreshing twist on the classic espresso tonic. It's the world's first cold brew coffee tonic. We wanted to enjoy coffee beyond the morning hours, but existing options were either too hot, overly bitter, excessively sweet, or lacked the refreshing quality we craved. Designed for modern coffee drinkers craving a midday pick-me-up, Spritzy blends a medium roast brew's rich, bold notes with a bright, effervescent lift of real tonic and full-bodied flavors. Each tonic has 115 milligrams of caffeine with only 5 simple ingredients, which we love. Spritzy has 3 cold brew coffee tonics: original coffee tonic, strawberry dragon fruit, and mandarin pomelo. Spritzy is offering listeners an exclusive 20% off your purchase offer. Visit
www.drinkspritzy.com/hags and use code 00hags20 at checkout. Back to just Los Angeles really quickly. I had a transformative meal, which is a real throwback, and I hate to even say throwback. It's just, oh my God. The point is, Katsuya Studio City, Japanese restaurant. I mean, there's no words. I mean, and by the way, catapulted to, 1995, sitting there at the sushi bar. Guess who's sitting next to me? A woman dining alone with a People magazine.
Oh,
she had a pot of tea. She had a plate of, I want to guess it was probably albacore sashimi with crispy spinach. I mean, they fucking do it up, right? And she's sitting there with her chopsticks reading the magazine. I mean, I almost wanted to thank her. Thank you. There wasn't anyone with their phone there at the, I mean, and there's these 2 old guys there. They're eating sushi because, it's a regulars joint. Okay. People go there forever. And by the way, it's fucking affordable. I don't know how the prices have remained. Yeah. It's always remained the exact same level of, the price points always remain the same. So there's fluctuations since the 90s, but it's somehow, it's thank you for charging me $15 instead of $27.
Yeah.
It's the difference. It's very felt. Anyway, food is spectacular. It's a family restaurant. There's the guys back there, making the sushi, kids screaming. He's looking at the kids smiling. I mean, it's sweet, it's really, and then these 2 old guys, they finish and the guy goes, as always, perfect.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And leaves and I was having the experience and I was like, I almost can't be present for this meal because I'm so outside of it, reflecting down, looking at it. I was like, I'm going to be talking about this meal for a long time. And I was like, this is my new life. And I said to them, I was like, what's the reservation deal to get in? Because we got there 5:30 on the dot. It was packed. There were a couple forward top, but but then 20 minutes later, there's open spots. You roll the dice, you show up, whatever. And she was like, oh, do you want to make a reservation right now? And of course, I had the full fantasy of imagine every Friday night, you have a 5:30 reservation. Right. And it's just a standing res. It's and then our friends who grew up in LA.
By the way, standing res might be the t-shirt of the week. I'm just saying.
Standing res. Well, by the way, I already feel that I have a standing res because when I was in London, went to the Marksman for a Sunday roast with 2 friends. Right. And I go, same time next week. Yep. Right. Showed up, same table. I got the same table. I was like, this is what, it's either temple, church, it's what do we do? Standing res, is that it? That might be it. Might be it, yeah. And then our friends who grew up in LA, they were like, yeah, we used to go to Katsuya every Friday night. I was just
going somewhere every Friday. When I was a kid, we went to this one Mexican restaurant every Friday night.
Oh, really?
Until we started putting our heads, or not me, I was actually, this is notable about my personality, and I think you know this, that I was always extremely well behaved in the adult restaurants that didn't allow the babies because I wanted to enjoy the good food. So I was like the one that was let in.
So,
but anyway, but the Friday night, literally, the Friday night, we'd be at this Mexican restaurant, and it was like for a really long time until it was like my older siblings who were like, you know, not babies, like they were like, I think my dad's like, they were putting their heads down on the table, like they were so used to it, you know what I mean? Like that it was actually like it reached a point of like taking it for granted, like, all right, we're done, you know what I mean? Like
that
there needs to be some goddamn respect. Still one of the, you know, it's like trying to go back to Eden, you know, but they had, I mean, they had the clay kind of glazed sort of lantern with a lit flame, and then the porcelain bowl of the chips rests on top of that. So they are hot. The chips are hot, and they are kept hot on your table.
Nice.
Over a flame.
God, that's good.
God. There's something about some of the early tastes.
The early taste and the early restaurant experiences. And listen, we're talking about classic Los Angeles here. I want to also shout out Michael's in Santa Monica, which is, you know, infamous restaurant.
Really?
And they have, I'm talking about major happy hour, but gorgeous back patio, special occasion, and then front patio, you know. I mean, this is Los Angeles history. You got to go if you haven't been. And
I'm recording starving, which is always interesting.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely actively hungry.
What are you going to do? What's the meal going to be?
I'm not sure.
What Ludlow room are you in? It looks like a king.
No, it's like a mini. It's like the mini.
Studio. It's definitely not a Studio Mini.
No?
Studio Mini? There's no way.
I think so. No, because it's not a...
Studio Mini
I think that's a double bed, not a queen. I mean,
is there almost no room to move?
Well, here's the thing. We've booked this room before because my parents staying here. Right. And, I mean, it's really like me and my parents in the lounge, the Ludlow.
Unbelievable.
Having the time of our lives, connecting with people. Last night I came in.
The fireplace?
Last night I come in with them. 6 girls yell out, the Novaks, okay, to my parents because they had, you know, connected earlier in the lounge. Okay, it's been huge. This morning we were wildly discussing philosophical notions, trying to keep our voices down so we wouldn't be. It was fantastic.
Turn them up. The Ludlow, I'm due back, and I'll never forget. I know I've said it, but I have no problem saying it again. When I came to the Ludlow, I think to meet you or something, and I walk toward reception, and I'm forgetting his name. Jonathan looks at me and is like, wait, we don't have you in the, like,
yes.
He thought I was checking in. He got confused. Yes. He was like, I don't have you in. I was like,
you're
just passing through. Just passing through. And I'm speaking this directly to the Ludlow corporate. The amount of people that reach out and say they booked the Ludlow because of us. No, I just want to say it's real. It's really real.
I think they know it's real. Actually,
I think we know it's real too.
Yeah. Had an excellent meal with Pamela. Pamela at Dirty French takes care of us when we're here.
Oh, nice.
She's fantastic. Anyways, it's been a huge Ludlow, and it's still going. It's ongoing. But usually when I'm at the Ludlow, I'm either arriving late or I'm trying to eat after a show and it's late. But I got here early, and I'm here in these days. I'm doing Suen deliveries.
Oh, well, of course.
Okay.
When I was in New York,
I was like worried it wasn't even like didn't exist anymore. I mean, it's obviously
don't worry.
East Side one, but it's
6th Street,
there.
baby. Oh, it's there beyond. Listen, when I was living at the Ludlow for 21 nights, okay, unbelievable. And I would come home after a show and I would get the tahini.
The tahini ramen?
Yeah, with the squash, with the fucking kabocha squash.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, it was an interesting
yesterday.
time in my life.
Literally.
It was a heavy time in my life.
Yeah.
I would be there, rip off my clothes, maybe take a quick shower, get in the robe, have that in bed. And it really was just...
Huge question.
The edge of heaven.
Silverware. What did you do? How would you eat it?
Oh, I ended up having kind of Ludlow, like
silverware.
Silver, yeah. So I wasn't using the plastic.
That makes all the difference.
No, you want to treat yourself and have it be at home.
Yeah. No, I had that yesterday. I actually was posing a question to myself. I was going to ask you if you think is the one issue, does Suen ever so slightly undercook the kabocha where you almost go...
With a crunch?
That can't be right. Where you almost go like...
I haven't had that. I've always had it cooked perfectly, to be completely honest, because it's quite thin.
Yeah, I know. It was like maybe it's just
like a little gritty
kabocha. The way the skin on it is kind of like
kabocha is.
It's a thick skin.
Snickers bar. It's so good.
Just, you mean
like
that's delicious?
The sweetness. Yeah, I just mean like the sweetness of it.
But do you know how the way that it's almost as thick as the skin is quite thick on a kabocha. The green.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Well, you can eat it though. If you
absolutely
can
eat it, but it's like almost has a snap. Like there's almost am I supposed to be eating this moment? Like there's, I don't know, it's very interesting.
I've only ever, absolutely, but when I've done kabocha at the home, I'm roasting it to oblivion so that it's fully
me too.
caramelized.
Well, you know what I'm doing? Dropping it.
Oh, don't I know you're dropping
the pot.
It. By the way, I'm
pot.
fucking done with this shit. Guess what? I'm going to buy an Instapot today. I think that's my plan. Because guess what, bitch? I'm going to the Grove. I'm going to the Grove specifically to go to the camper store. We're at the Grove. We're at the Grove. We're at the Grove.
Whatever the one is, I always forget because it changed, but Williams-Sonoma.
Guess what, sweetheart? I think I'm going to do that today.
Oh my God.
Just a storage
Check that
issue.
It's in stock, okay? But make sure it's the one that I posted in the Hag Shop, folks. Specific one I really want you to get.
Okay.
It's like the Pro. And it's not the Duo.
Did you say it's like $100?
I forget. It might be more than that, but
but not 150. Under 150. I think maybe 120 or something. I think I looked at it and I was like, but this is doable.
You don't need, in my opinion, it's like I can't remember the research that I did, but I know I felt extremely confident with my choice when I landed on it, and so that's all I can offer you, right? Like I don't remember why, but here's where I landed.
Yeah, I
landed with the Pro and not the Duo or whatever is the thing that sort of like also is an air fryer.
Oh, okay.
I don't need the air fryer. That. You don't need that. So no. I would go, I mean, you're
got the wonder of it if I need to air fry.
Lose your mind.
I'm so
I want
excited.
to do an ad for them. I mean, I want to be
come to us.
The face. I want our faces on Instapot because I mean, the way I've yearned for my
we should pitch
lifestyle.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Jacqueline, I've privately thought about you going home and being with your Instapot.
You've reflected on the joy I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
I mean, the joke is like, Chris is basically taking over. So I'm not even doing it's like every night another stew
He's
appears.
doing the heavy lifting. Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait.
But it's just...
I'm hyper-fixated on Esa Gracias Madre.
Oh yeah, that's going to be good. I love it there.
If your dog could talk, it'd beg for Ollie. A fresh whole food diet. It's not just delicious. It can add 2.5 extra years to your pup's life. That's more tail wags, more adventures, more time with your best friend. Ollie delivers clean, fresh nutrition in 5 drool-worthy flavors. You don't need to be a veterinary nutritionist to know that real, minimally processed food is the best choice for your dog's health. With 5 protein-first recipes like fresh beef with sweet potatoes, fresh turkey with blueberries, or fresh lamb with cranberries, you might think, dang, my dog eats better than I do. And that's probably true when it comes to Ollie. Dogs deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/hags and tell them all about your dog. And use code HAGS to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a clean bowl guarantee on the first box, so if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/hags and enter code HAGS to get 60% off your first box. I hope they start making Ollie for cats. I'll definitely be interested.
Wait, there's all these restaurants I want to try in New York City. Actually, got any recs right now? Anything.
Ooh.
Just open anything. Go out to dinner with my mom. I'm like, what are we doing? Right?
I mean, again,
I got a recommendation from Gus Esselstyn. Yeah. You know the Esselstyns?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Gus Esselstyn.
A restaurant?
Appeared at my show. It was an absolute miracle.
Jacqueline, you did. That's huge.
Yeah, I was like, we met, we talked, by the way, hysterical news in the Esselstyn family for me. Are you ready? So I was telling you, I was like, oh yeah, there's, I know Ma. I was like, oh, there's Essie, of course, the patriarch who gets called
And just for
Essie.
anyone who might be unclear who this is, give them a quick.
Preventing and Reversing Heart Disease, okay, by Esselstyn. Yeah. And, one of my faves. And then I've talked about Rip, the son. He has this Plant Strong. You can find it in Whole Foods. He's got all of his stuff, and he's got the engine cookbook, and he did this thing where he improved the cholesterol of all these fire engine guys who, classically, these are the type of guys that think, oh, I'm not going to, I don't want to eat plant-based, or I won't get the protein needed, blah, 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 whatever. He changed their lives, whatever. Whole family's in on it, okay? And I'm like, oh, there's Rip, there's Ann, there's Jane, there's Barbara, okay? There's no Barbara. Like, I've been throwing around Barbara Esselstyn as like one of the figures that I've invented. And I had to hear from Gus, like, yeah, it's a joke in the family now. Like, basically I called Jane Barbara.
That's
and so
hysterical.
now she calls herself Babs. It's huge. Anyway, our connection to the Esselstyn family continues.
That's huge. Well, today I'm really excited to go to the Grove, which I haven't been. By the way, it's Sunday right now. A weekend Grove. I don't think I've done that. Are you finally
going? You know the big joke.
What?
I mean, to call it a joke is a bit much, but no, I haven't been to backcountry. You on this podcast? Because I always ask if you've been to backcountry.
What's backcountry again?
It's a store at the Grove that has the camping stuff.
Okay, gonna go.
I thought that's what you just said.
I set on.
Oh no, you said camper, as in the shoes.
Camper. No, I have my eye. I want to listen. Whenever it's this season, we're getting to spring, we're getting to summer. I go straight to camper because you know what I'm gonna get? Hyper comfort, durability, walkability. Okay, by the way, I have a huge announcement, which is that I'm planning on doing carry-on culture, going to London and Italy.
Well, by the way, yeah, I know. I'm thinking of chasing you to Italy, okay, because I need to get back. Maybe it would get, maybe couples, okay, maybe it would get, because we were talking about, I mean, I think most people know this. People can't be insane, but the fact that if you were to be in a city or even vacation with like another couple or something, it's not like every dinner has to be.
It's not every activity. What are we doing for breakfast, guys? No, you spend 2 nights alone, right. and then you go, hey, let's, and then it has fun. You go, let's go to dinner and have a drink. Yeah,
But anyway, I might use an excuse to try to get myself there, and then I could take you to Aura. I could take you to Aura's and Ischia, okay? And maybe we'd finally do the castle. We'd go up to anyway.
I mean, I'm dying for it. The truth is, what's crazy is because I'm starting to go on tour soon. Please get your tickets at caperland.com. I'm fucking begging you. I'm going to be going straight from Rome to Chicago.
Nice.
And by the way,
what is it called?
I really want to stay at the Viceroy, but goddamn, it's looking expensive. So this is straight to the ears of Viceroy Corporate. Had incredible stay there
when I first
Jacqueline.
Stayed there.
Okay,
there's
gotta
also
get
this
that
thing
deal.
there's also like they have some weird club. When there's a weird thing you can be a member of. There was something there that it was like I was almost getting that deal. Okay,
I got to get in there.
Anyway, I do really like the Viceroy. I'm trying to remember where else.
And then
what
was the restaurant I had when I was at the Viceroy? It was one of the most beautiful rooms I have ever been in, hotel rooms. I mean, goddamn, was it nice? And I've never had windows like that, like a full half moon of windows with the electronic curtains, like opening and closing,
glory.
like
or just
completely divine.
Wood,
La Colombe across the
furniture.
Street, really nice. And then you would love this restaurant, so I'm actually going to take the time just to. Doma Cafe is walkable.
Where?
You'll
Chicago?
die for it. Yeah, Doma.
Okay.
I had a truly explosive lunch there, and I was like, "This is what I need. I need to go. I'm going to go from Rome to Chicago, have a couple nights, have a night before the show, or 2 nights before the show.
Remember my.
Then I head down to Minneapolis / St. Paul. Still can't fully wrap my head around the difference." Because they're right on top of each other.
Rome. Wait. When am I writing down Rome? Oh, no, I was trying to write, what is it? Domo? What?
Doma, Doma, Doma Cafe in Chicago.
Oh, by the way, and I'm pretty sure I can reveal this. Okay. I can't imagine I couldn't. But learned from Pamela at Dirty French here at the Ludlow. What?
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, no.
What? You deleted your money? Tell me now.
I booked oh, my God. How did this happen? Hang on.
Something tells me there's a way out. Can we just know what it is?
Oh, my God.
Can we know what it is now, please?
Hang on. Yes, but I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness.
Let us in.
Okay, hang on. I'm beet red.
With anger? Or humiliation?
Oh, my God. I'm the stupidest cunt in the fucking world.
Tell me now.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. And it's really upsetting.
All right.
I booked, not hastily, okay? Mm-hmm. Go after London shows, doing a little trip to Italy, a couple nights in Florence, a couple nights in Rome. I fucking was really excited to book this. Oh my God, this hotel in Florence. Not exorbitantly expensive, but definitely not fucking cheap.
The wrong hotel?
No, sweetheart. I booked the wrong day. I booked it for, I thought, a month from today. I'm getting emails right now from the hotel going, what time do you expect to arrive? I go, wow, that's kind of ahead of the time. I'm like, they're like, okay, what time do you expect to arrive? I go, and they go, thank you for the prompt response. My colleague will wait for you tonight. Please ring the bell once you arrive downstairs. I go, oh my God.
Okay.
It's called, you know what I think this might be? The date.
Being reversed?
Oh my God. Like
it being like March.
It's
10th
April.
Being 10-3.
Oh my God, it's fucking expensive. Did I just throw that down the fucking tube?
Okay, well, hold on. First of all, not necessarily. Some places have pretty good policies, okay? So I think you're going to have to call and you're going to go, I'm really confused because I tried to reserve this for a month from now. Here's what I'm saying, Kate. I just think there's a chance that you're not trying to say, I accidentally reserved a hotel and I don't intend to stay there. It's I thought I reserved it for next month. Switch me, please. I think there's hope. So what are you doing? Writing back?
Gosh.
What's going on?
Yes. I'm just like,
all right. So are you going to?
No, I'm still with you.
I know. I'm just wondering if you, I understand the urgency. Okay. Do you write back?
I let it go. Listen. Also, if I just.
Kate, who fucking cares? You're fine. Okay. It either you either get the money back or you don't. Either way, your mood is your own.
I love you. It's fine.
It's fine. It'll come back around.
You know what's just funny? I'll just say this.
Yeah.
The website for this hotel, this Italian hotel, was especially sort of confusing where I kept selecting dates and then it would erase them. Do you know what I mean? Like the website,
Denial,
I'm open to blaming
anger,
the website.
but
I'm open to blaming myself. I should have double checked the dates. I really should have double checked the dates.
I like a place with a loose policy on flexibility.
Part of the reason why I fucking booked this place is they have 48-hour cancellation refundability.
Okay, interesting. But this is
checking
you're
in today.
Out of that, right?
I'm booked for today. What time is it in Italy? Who fucking cares? I'm such a fucking idiot.
It's all right.
Maybe I said, can anything be done?
Yeah, great. You wrote it. Now you let go. Don't worry about it.
I let go.
Do? No reason. I mean, you hope for the best, but you don't need to do you don't need to make it indelible in the hippocampus. Okay, this trauma to try to make sure you never do it again. I mean, don't pay twice.
I mean, I'm going to do a major don't pay twice on this one.
Time for another ad, folks. And let's just say we're talking about a dear and favored topic between me and Kate, online privacy and security. Whether you're working remotely, traveling, or just browsing from your favorite cafe, your data should stay yours. And that's where Surfshark comes in.
Surfshark is a VPN that keeps your internet activity private and secure, protecting you from hackers, trackers, and prying eyes. Plus, it lets you access content from anywhere in the world by changing your virtual location. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Want to stream shows that aren't available in your country?
Sure do.
No problem. I'm about to be in London.
I know.
I need to be able to stream my American shows. Need to bypass restrictions when you travel? Done.
The best part, one account covers unlimited devices, so you can protect your phone, laptop, tablet, whatever it is you use to stay connected. And if you ever need help, their 24/7 customer support has got you covered. That's right, I said 24/7. So why wait? Take control of your online experience today. Head to surfshark.com/hags to sign up and get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Give it a try. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose.
Go to surfshark.com/hags and use code HAGS at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN.
All right. So if you can rally for the next 20 minutes.
I'm here.
Okay. So, and we'll move into product corner soon, but Dirty French downstairs, Ludlow. Off menu cauliflower steak. You heard me.
Interesting. Why off menu?
I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't kind of made it. I don't know. But I went in and go, since last I was here, now I'm basically plant-based most of the time. And whatever. Anyway, had a delicious cauliflower steak. Are you still mourning the hotel?
No, I'm with you.
All right.
I'm.
Can it lift you again? But you got any New York Rex right now? Kind of thinking.
You're not going to want them though. They're meat heavy.
I kind of. You know what? I really want Mexican food. So
Okay.
Just got to think about that. Any Mexican recommendations?
I mean, I would say go down to Haas Snack Bar. It's all the rage. But again, I don't think it's going to. It's definitely not plant based.
Wait, that's what it's. But there's always something. I mean, I can put something together. But
it's the hottest place in town.
What's it called?
Haas, HAS.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're telling me it's Mexican?
No, it's not Mexican.
Oh, you're just giving me a hot rack.
Mexican, I don't know. I don't really have Mexican spots in New York, to be honest. That's not my...
Well, I did go to, there was this, I can't remember it right now, but it was a kind of vegan Mexican place that barely used nuts, and it was delicious. I talked about it before in the podcast, but I've forgotten it.
Why can't I remember?
297 Broom, you say?
It's down there. It's convenient for you.
I see a carrot salad.
Letting it go.
I see a chanterelle toast.
If the hotel charges me, they charge me. There's nothing I can fucking do about it.
Absolutely.
And I just say, well, I'm donating to a fine establishment.
I mean, you just have to believe, Kate, that there are times where you're getting, or money is falling your way. It's just it's fine.
Completely.
It's
fine just as you know it. It's also like the ADD thing. Like I'm remembering me there on the couch, booking it, feeling so fucking good about myself. Like, look at me, like, because it's the kind of thing that I'd put off, like booking travel and being like, oh no, the prices are going up by the day, but I can't bring myself to make the decisions, you know? And there I was cross-legged on the couch, tap, 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 book this Airbnb, book that Airbnb, get this hotel, like, and
making
just
choices.
And making choices and just feeling like, well, you know what? It's you know, I just.
No, well, this is the dramatization. Okay. This is the human instinct to dramatize. Okay. So you're going, the irony. Oh, the irony. I sat down. I said, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally conquering a lifelong beast.
I know.
And I do it. And then, would you believe? Would you believe? It's just very interesting. Like, it's literally, it is our commitment to dramatic narrative, right? It's so deep in us.
I know.
That you can't, there's meaning. You have to find meaning. You're going like, it's almost like the audience is with you. Like the audience was there. They saw you rally, right?
Yeah.
To make decisions. You did it. And now so what is this? This is a play about, this is a tragedy, right? In which, actually, no, tragedies usually have the tragic flaw. There was none here. It's almost like this is a tale of injustice, of the universe not rewarding.
And just life, as I always say, life is impossible. It's just like the website, like, and again, I'm sorry, but the website was fucking confusing. Multiple times I had to refresh and whatever. I was like, no, this date, the 6th. It was like the 4th. I was like, the 6th, the 7th, the 6th.
Yeah, I've had a few experiences like that where you have to learn. You have to
learn the glitch of the website in order to use it.
There it is, okay?
Like Delta crashing all the time.
Well, Delta, literally, are you fucking kidding? When you arrive at the airport or you're trying to check in and it's just like, can't. It's like won't load. It's like a joke. It's actually like if you get within a certain mileage of the airport, the Delta app crumbles.
Yeah, I know.
Chaos. I know. But when you learn the glitch of a website, when you learn the way around some websites thing, and then now you've been trained by them on their glitch, and you're like, oh right, it's this thing where I always have to say the date ahead of the date to get the date I actually want.
Yes.
Or it doesn't load.
I know.
It doesn't load in a way where like the page doesn't go all the way down. Like it won't. You try to scroll down, it won't let you. It's chaos on there.
I have like an overwhelming need for pastry
to make this right.
Well, there's pastries. I'm looking at the box right now.
Well. What kind?
Oh, so I went to a very fancy deluxe baby shower yesterday at Republique on La Brea. And they had, it was a full service brunch set, like menu of like, I mean, it was endless. The food was endless. It was really fucking good. And I have to say, it's where I had the best in-restaurant matcha latte of my fucking life.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's my part of town.
It was exquisite.
I still have not been to Republique.
The pastries, they just pastries on every table that were so gorgeous. And then at the end of the event, everyone's leaving, mounds of pastries left. They bring out boxes. Here, box up what you want. I got my days confused. I thought I was going to my parents' house today, so I boxed up a bunch of pastries. Loaded up, but here I am without.
What are they, croissants?
I'm going to take a bite of this one. They were croissants, but this is what, I don't even know what this is.
Let's see. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Morning. So we've got a custardy cream. We've got a berry bursting.
It's helping.
Pastry dough, flaky pastry dough.
I love it.
Unreal. Is there anything we need to wrap up? Because we should say goodbye to the public feed.
Goodbye to the public feed.
And say I love you.
This is a real cliffhanger. We'll see what happens with the Italy hotel. My guess is absolutely no refund. They're going to go, are you crazy? Like, you fucked up. It's my guess.
You just have to emotionally detach from those particular dollars.
Who cares?
It's fine.
Yep. Yeah.
You'll survive. Anyway, love you.
Love you.